I'm going to be working on a seat today. Thank you, because this is Sean, who is my camera guy today. So it's his wife's car. She's got a stain, whatever that means to you. The problem is like I just illustrated, is that the interior of any car is going to be made up of so many materials, from cloth, velour, leather, synthetic leather, vinyl, rubber, plastics. It gets overwhelming very quickly. So on these seats, which I'll bring you in momentarily, we have a combination of vinyl, plastic, whatever you want to call it, as well as cloth seating. Now, the difficulty with this seating is that it's synthetic material. It's kind of like seatbelt material, which is one of the worst materials to try to clean. But nonetheless, we're going to show you how I would attempt to clean it first, and we're going to see what kind of results I can produce. And here we have our lovely seat. As you can see, in the middle we have cloth. Right in the middle here we have our stain. Here we have our vinyl. Let me pull you in and highlight that staining towards the middle. What you do need to know is that liquid spills is very different to deal with and clean up versus just dirt that accumulates from the surface downward. I'm uncertain if this is a true liquid spill. I'm guessing it's not, but I don't know yet. Let's see what Darren can do with this stain and cleaning up this seat itself. Let me line up my tools that I'm going to use in attempting to clean this. Really, it's up to you as to the type of brush, type of scrub pad that you pick. It's all based on you responding to your particular situations. Now, if I was going to do this professionally, I would pre-vacuum this, even though this is mostly a very solid surface, meaning there's not a bunch of nap like carpeting. There's still going to be some dry debris down in these seams, and you want to get that first before you shampoo, because once there, I just brushed it out. Once you introduce liquid to dry, loose debris, it becomes this kind of soupy, gross mess. So, my solution, my all-purpose cleaner, which is what this is my go-to currently. It's simple green, diluted down, 10:1, 1 part concentrate mixed with 10 equal parts of water. So, if you were to pre-vacuum, what you would be doing is busting out the vacuum, scrubbing this area first, breaking up the loose material, and sucking it up with a vacuum. We're going to ditch that part for the sake of the video. So I'm going to spray. Now, when you clean a section like this, or an area of your car like that, you want to create a uniform appearance. So if you're going to go in heavy in one single area like that, you see how it just created a dark spot? So what I want to do is I want to make sure that I actually get the entire area wet with the cleaner. Never mind that it all needs to be cleaned anyways. And because this is two different materials, I'm going to tack it with two different types of scrub pads. This scrub pad's a non-abrasive, typical scrub pad. It's very good because it shapes to the contours of the seating, and it's ideal for vinyl cleaning. So if I clean these side bolsters like this, and I always use a microfiber cloth, and I mop up the dirt with that. And you can see that not much dirt actually came up with that. But this was our main area of concern, and because it's got a subtle form of fibrous material to it, I'm going to come in with this type of scrub pad, which is a nylon scrub brush, not too stiff, not too soft. It's that winning balance that only you can figure out. It's unlikely it's going to show because it's not pulling up an immense amount of dirt, but nonetheless, there is some dirt on this cloth. So, because I want to create a uniform appearance, that is why I apply my cleaning solution to the entire seating area. Because what could happen is if you just spot treat it and you use too much liquid in that moment, what will happen is it will take some of that dirt and it will spread it out, and it's what's called wicking. It will wick out to other areas and it will create a water ring around it. So you don't want to do that. You want to spray the whole area. You don't want to go level 10 and oversaturate it. Just know that as a rule, light, repeated applications until you've achieved desired results is the way to go. So you do your 1 test, you shampoo it, you mop it up, you check your results. Now, part of the problem with shampooing specifically materials like this is what's called drying time. Because what will happen is you think that you have complete clean, but yet it dries and it reveals that stain, or it reveals some things that were hidden, because when you get materials wet, generally what happens is they darken up. It looks very clean right now, but experience dictates to me that I still want to go in for another repeat application. So I do a light dusting with my cleaner. I grab my scrub pad again, or scrub brush again. So based on what I'm seeing here, and you can see once again, and not a whole lot of dirt is being pulled up. So I could sit here and repeat that over and over again, and it's going to continue to pull up more and more dirt. Really, we just have to accept the nature of the beast is you're never going to get this porous material 100% dirt free. It's just not going to happen. Now there's ways to get it more dirt free, but 100% dirt free, as in brand new, it's just never going to happen. You have to maintain realistic expectations. A couple of things I want to make mention of is you never, that's one of my rules that I broke on camera, which is setting your cleaning solution in the bottle on any type of material that could possibly create some unwanted effect. And what I mean by that is this. The bottom of the bottle will often have dirt because you're sitting it in different areas, whether it's outside of the car, your carry bucket, whatever. My rule is I'm going to sit it on the floor of the car. So now we're just going to let this dry, and that's also, if you're a professional detailer, you have to compensate for dry time. With that said, I will see you on the next video, and don't forget to leave your comments below and let me know some of the challenges that you have faced as a car owner or as a professional detailer.
There was once a day that I would pray for you. I'd go and misbehave just so you'd notice too. Sneaking looks up and down from across the room.